Today on Fix Your Fucking House, we're going to talk about dryers, something that nobody ever pretty much does, and that's cleaning out your lint. Now, I'm not talking about the lint actually in the dryer part. I'm talking about the lint that accumulates in the vent pipe that vents to the outside. Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, behind your dryer, there's this tube that runs to the exterior of the building. What that does is vents all the carbon monoxide out to the exterior. This is what it looks like from the outside. And this is what it looks like with the cap off. So not many people clean this part of the dryer. It's not really part of the dryer, but it's attached to the dryer and it gets hot and it could potentially cause fires. There's about 4,000 houses that burn down a year because of fires in the United States. Now, that doesn't sound a lot compared to how many houses we have, but put in perspective, look at Queens. Imagine Astoria, Steinway, Corona, parts of Sunnyside Gardens, and parts of Long Island City burning every year. It'd take about 6 years to burn down all of Queens. All because your lazy ass don't want to clean out the dryer vent the right way. It's your lucky day, because today I'm going to show you how to clean out this dryer vent. Super easy to do. It's going to get everything all nice and squeaky clean like it's brand new. The only thing you're going to need is about a $25 kit. It's right here. It's a dryer vent cleaning kit. It costs you $25 on Amazon. I'll keep the link in the description below. So what you want to do is you want to disconnect the vent from the back of the dryer. I like to put a bucket underneath it just in case anything gets pushed out of this part. Most likely something will come out. So there's a little assembly required. They give you these extending rods. They're about 12 to 15 inches each. You put as many as you need together to push anything out. So my vent is actually about 15 feet long with a right angle. So I thought there was going to be a little bit of an issue going down the right angle, but actually lived the most seamless effort I've ever seen. So now I take my time with it, just trying to feel it out. You already see how much shit starts fucking thing. Unbelievable. This thing hasn't been cleaned probably about 15 years. That's when we replaced it. So you know, it does its job really well right off the beginning. Now, my biggest concern was if it was gonna open up the seams, because I got a hard pipe and then it goes to a flex pipe. And I was also wondering, will it break away the flex pipe? Because it was kind of rough, you know, kind of kicked around a little bit. It moved a lot more than I expected to move. The brush was at exactly 4-inch diameter, so it literally touched the whole circumference of the pipe, which made it a lot easier because you didn't have to try to finagle it in and out to try to get what side, left or right, up or down. So it was easy. Now, you may have been noticing that I've been popping it a lot. The problem is I have a retaining wall behind me and I can only put about 2 or 3 of these at once in, so going 15 feet was a little bit of a process for me. But if you have this straight away and you could just do them all at once, I would definitely do it all at once. Just take your time going in and out. I would go up and down a few times just to make sure that you got everything. You know, like brushing your teeth. You know, you don't just go once. You brush a few minutes each area, and then you'll be on point. Maybe one day I'll get my act together and I can finally get to the end. I don't know what, I've been having some drill issues apparently. But when we get to the end, I'm going to show you the bucket inside of the slop sink that I set up. So I didn't think anything was going to get pushed out, but I was wrong. So thank God I put that bucket. So as I'm pushing, there was like a plume of dust that started to show up. You'll see it right here. You could also see how much that moves when there's drill in there. So it moves a lot. What we're gonna have to go back and inspect all the seams didn't break apart, just to make sure. Now this is what it looks like if they brushed it. I think it came out pretty good, super clean. I think this was gonna work. So now inspect all your seams just in case anything kind of broke apart or fell apart. I had 2 seams that kind of fell off and the tape was kind of like all shungad, so I replaced it anyway. But this is important because you don't want any carbon monoxide getting leaked into your house because it could kill you. I would recommend cleaning out your pipes maybe once every 2 years. That's that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification to get all my latest content.